Hi there and welcome to Brainpeek, our unique emotion analytics platform. So you want to become a Brainpeek expert? Well good, this video is exactly what you need. Over the next couple of minutes, we will take you on a tour through the Brainpeek dashboard and all of its amazing functionalities. By the end of this video, you'll be all set to get started with Brainpeek by yourself. Do you only want one specific feature explained? No problem! This explainer has been divided into sections, so that you can easily skip to the part you want. So, let's get right into it. Introducing the Brainpeek dashboard. As you can see in the column on the left, the platform has lots of options. We will cover those in another video. For this video, we will mainly focus on the core feature of Brainpeek, the test dashboard. The test dashboard gives you an overview of all requested, pending, or completed neuro tests. You can check their status by filtering or by using the search bar. If a test is completed, it will turn green. You can then access completed tests and view the results by clicking on one. Alright, let's look into this demo for Nike for instance. This is what we call the test overview. It's basically a test's home screen. Here you can find information on the research designed for this specific test. Also, this is where the test's most important insights are summarized. Before we get into the results, let's take a quick look at how this test was built up. As you can see, this test has been performed for desktop devices, and the scenario has been carefully drawn up to get the best insights. For the record, this test could have also been performed on mobile devices, and it might as well have been a TV commercial. But let's stick to the script. Details regarding the participants can be found on the right. We offer the possibility of a random sample or a custom group, all depending on the client's needs. We will get to the test insights in a minute, but first, let's look at the data recording of a single participant. Okay, we've now entered the data recording of one participant. At the top, you'll find basic information about this individual, as well as the time they needed to complete the web flow. In this type of research, we try to avoid rationalized answers or the risk of bias. Therefore, the participants navigate through the flow uninterruptedly, and in the meantime, our technology captures their emotions and behavior. Screen recordings are made so that afterwards, users can see exactly what happened at what point during the web flow or video. So, let's press play and see what happens. The first thing you might notice are the red dots that appear on screen. Those are visualizations of the eye tracking data. Underneath the participant videos, you'll find the graphs that signify the participants' emotion levels. The pink line represents frustration, the green line is the opposite, the positive emotion that we call joy, and the yellow line represents attention. This is not a particular emotion, but rather the cognitive load that is required to process information. Significant increases in either of the three emotions are marked with a dot. These significant points are supplemented with what we call neurofeedback. Right after a test is completed, we replay the recorded data to the participant and ask them to explain what happened during the test based on the peaks in their emotions and their eye movements. This provides us with a rich bundle of information that enables us to draw valuable insights from the test, especially when combined with the other 9 participants. Next, we want to show you how we process test data and how different insights are arranged and stored within Brainpeek. This is where things get a little tricky, so pay close attention. The first thing we have to talk about is sections. Each web flow is divided into multiple sections, meaning a specific page that participants enter, navigate through, and leave by moving on to another section. In the sections overview, you can view the emotion scores of the top 10 sections in the web flow. These bar charts show the section average per emotion of all 10 participants combined. From here, we can access the insights pages for the individual sections. This is where you get all corresponding statistics and insights, such as section performance and the neurofeedback given to this section. Again, we can use the emotion codes to filter for neurofeedback tied to one specific emotion, let's say frustration for example. After sorting for frustration, Brainpeek lets you navigate from neurofeedback directly to the corresponding participant recording, and to the exact moment where the significant peak occurred. Simply click the feedback and it will take you there. As mentioned, all significant peaks in emotions are supplemented with neurofeedback, hence the dots in the graphs below and the feedback in the right column. If we press play, we can see that for each dot, the associated feedback will appear. You can do this for every section and across all emotions, which makes it really easy to navigate to the right spot in any participant's recording. This brings us right to tags, another great feature that Brainpeek offers. You may have noticed that most neurofeedback is given a hashtag, such as accessibility builder in this case. Let's click on it. After gathering feedback from participants, our research consultants add a tag to significant peaks in emotions that can be linked to a specific element, feature, or piece of content within the webflow. Tags from all 10 participants are then clustered automatically on the tags page. This page shows you an overview of all the significant peaks for each tag across all 3 emotions. If you hover over the bar charts, you can view the exact amount of peaks that occurred for that specific emotion in combination with the tagged element. Also, when you select a tag, you can view the corresponding neurofeedback for each of the significant points that belong to this tag. By clicking on the feedback, you can navigate right back to the data recording. We've now covered most of Brainpeek's features, but before we wrap it up, I would like to show you where you can find the overall test insights and your consultant summary. If you navigate back to the test overview, you can click on Consultant Summary and the PDF file will pop up. If, however, you want an overview of the most important insights of the entire neuro test, you can click on 2 insights. This page is basically your test summary, and it consists of insights created by one of our research consultants. These insights are all centered around the main objectives of your test. That brings us to the end of this explainer. Hopefully you are now well equipped to use Brainpeek on your own. In case you want more information on the specific features of Brainpeek, you can go to our HelpCrunch knowledge base or contact one of our consultants. Thank you for watching.